Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. Jordan Love and the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on Joe Burrow and the Baltimore Ravens.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And now this throw complete to Washington. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 47-yard line.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
J.K. Dobbins.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
16 yards.
A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Not much there, only a yard. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
First down.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A very solid gain of 27. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Love from the gun.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulder square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
The 46-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Steelers nothing.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Running is Jacobs. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Noah Fant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
And he returns this to the 22.
Deontay Harris on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
On 2nd down, Burrow. Throw left side, got to be taken in by Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
22 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that his defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They go bootleg. Love. This is Johnson. He's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They run it with Jacobs. Past the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Josh Jacobs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
On the return, Deontay Harris. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The football back over to Baltimore and J.K. Dobbins.
And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Couldn't do it on this drive.
You have to think to yourself at this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 7 yards to go.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
23 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
It's Devin White, the linebacker. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Following the interception, Love. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Trey Hendrickson. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the 2nd half in Week 8 in the NFL. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the 1st half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the 3rd quarter. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. First down. Here's Burrow. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Burrow looking to pass.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
To Mark Andrews.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And the Raven first down.
Going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
J.K. Dobbins.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. His pass caught at the 4.
And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
They'll try to run with Dobbins.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins
with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Working out of the gun. Love throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Ravens, they'll take over.
The Ravens ready to take over.
The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Another run here with Dobbins.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Ravens.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26.
Now a carry for Dobbins. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
Burrow will throw. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 42 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A quick throw complete to Washington. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Washington. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Jacobs now. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens 17-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
3rd and 12.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, when don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
At their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Dobbins hit and he fumbles. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
The previous play is under
So
review.
we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Now it's Burrow.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Open man is Duvernay.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll run here with Dobbins.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
81.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
At the 13-yard line.
On 2nd down now, Dobbins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Ball carrier.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Joe Burrow.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They'll try to run with Dobbins.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. This is the tight end fan. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield.
By the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Second and 11 now. Now Dobbins. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
46-yard line. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Ravens...